Hey everyone, welcome back to Quasar's Customs. This is episode, geez, don't even remember what episode it is, but it is story order number 23, and this is what he has brought in. This guy is, works at a vineyard. He says he basically uses his truck, doesn't go easy on it, so, says, my Bolthorn Grand Mojave is my workhorse at my vineyard. To be honest, I don't go easy on it. It's been fine, but recently it has become uncomfortable. The interior needs some much needed attention too. See what you can do with it? Thank you. Well, I don't know about you, but taking a look at the interior looks a whole lot better than the exterior. So, try to give it a shot, tick it out, see if she'll start. Yeah, figures. Okay, so I think it has a lot of suspension work that needs to be done to it, but it's not starting. Okay. So we'll do some testing, see what we got going on. I'm looking back there at the rear suspension. Gas tank. Looking pretty rusty back there. ABS modules shot. Okay. Fuel pressure, let's see what we got here. Fuel filter is shot. Okay. Electronic meter. Make the meter dance. Make the meter dance. What you gonna tell me? Starter's bad. Okay, well, that's easy enough. Compression test is gonna tell me a lot more, and I'm hoping there's nothing wrong with the engine. Oh, jeez. You see that? The crankshaft is bad in this. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. So, what that's gonna mean, it's either I tear this whole thing down and rebuild it. Oh, and all the tires are messed up, so that's gonna have to rebuild. Okay. So, wowzers. Okay. Let's see. The starter and the fuel filter I need to replace to get it running, I believe. So let's get starter. Fuel filter. I might as well get these two items too while I'm here. I'll just get all three of these because it's just going to have to be replaced. I can see that happening right now. Yeah. We might as well just replace this stuff while we're in here. It's been a long week. I hope this week hasn't been too bad on everyone. Just been a busy one for me. At least I'm not traveling this week, so that's a good thing. Okay, let's take this off because that looks like it's horrible. Probably isn't, but I'm going to replace it anyway. Fuel filter. I'm going to add. And I wonder how the battery is. Tell you what. Get out of that mode. Battery's at 46%, so not too bad. Stick that back in there. We're good. Let's throw over here on the left throw it up on a starter, or throw it up on the lift, and let's get that starter replaced. I am hoping that I can get it running, and I can take it out to the test path and the test track and get the majority of the things that are wrong with this thing. Yeah, it's looking pretty ugly underneath here. I was hoping not to do much with the engine, but boy was I wrong with that. Okay. Let's see if we can get it started now. I believe that's all I needed to do. At least from that testing. We're back by that garage bay door. Fingers crossed. Uh-oh, that's a good sign. Alright, we have ignition. Okay. So let me take this out to the test track and into the test path, and I will be right back. Alright, like always, we've got the majority of items we've identified. We still have a bunch of parts that are not discovered. Looking at the clutch release ring, clutch pressure plate, some crankshaft options there, or issues there. Hoping this is primarily suspension work. But I kind of have a game plan for the engine. If that makes any sense at all. So let's just tear into the rear end here. Rims look horrible. Tires we know are in bad shape. So we are just going to rip this puppy down to parade rust and see what else we got here. Let's see. Bearings at 46%, but I'm going to end up replacing everything back here. What I'm going to do is try and repair it, I believe, and then I'm just going to, what doesn't get repaired well or breaks during the repair process, I'm just going to replace. So that is the plan. Man, I cannot believe it has been 23 episodes already. It just seems like it was yesterday I started these things. You've come back to watch these and been working through these with me. Thanks for your support. Been trying to work up some subscriptions on this channel, but kind of a tough call to get anybody to subscribe to you. That's alright. I do this primarily for fun and just some experience of doing some video editing in this gaming field. Alright, go ahead and rip this side down. Yeah, these wheels look awful. Don't think I'm going to be able to replace them or repair them, or I don't think I'll be able to repair them, so I'm just going to have to replace them. Everything looks horrible underneath here. I don't think the axle drive was the axle drive. I don't know. We'll get this all squared away back here. We'll see what we've gotten fixed, and hopefully knock out a majority of the list. So, if you look up there, that looks horrible. So yeah, this guy has really tortured this vehicle. Watch me try to repair all these parts and every one of them breaks. I'll be out tons of cash. Alright, rear sway bar, suspension arm. Some of these pieces don't look bad, but I know that I no sooner try to put it back together than it'll tell me that there's something wrong. Hold me up. Oh, that bushing. Alright. Everything else looks alright. Fuel pump was okay. Alright. So let's go over the repair bench and see just how much I can not repair. I'm repairing a few. Oh. Alright. So I either repaired it. You know, I should have checked to see if I had another upgrade, and I should have done this before I did this. Well. Couldn't get it anyway. So, what is this? Instantly examine parts, faster unscrewing, 10% discount in shops. That's me. Whatever money I can save, I'm going to save. Alright, we need to go over here. How bad are these? These are in really bad shape. Man, these are in bad shape. Okay. So, while we're looking at this, jot down a few notes here. Wow. Yeah, that's just, I might as well just buy brand new for that. Yeah, I might as well just go ahead and start doing that now. Alright, a lot of bad looking parts in there. Do you see all the damaged parts in there? I am so screwed. I figured I'd give it a shot, you know. See, it was a classic rim 9. Where's my classic rim 9? There we go. Take, well, we might as well get 4 of them. And I don't know why I backed out of there. Oh, I know why. Needed to find out what type of tire he had on there. Off-road tire B. Off-road tire B. Off-road tire B. What do I get for them? 20s. They were 275.50s, I believe. Alright. Let's go ahead and start mounting these puppies up because this is going to take a little bit. Alright, brakes. What do we got? Not a thing got oh, we got a few things that got repaired. Okay, that's gone, that's gone. We don't need that. Alright. Not too bad. Brake cylinders. Pretty happy about that. Get a couple of discs and a couple of pads. Come on, there you go. Alright, so we got what we think we need here. We're good, we're good. Let's see how bad the suspension is here. Okay. Not too totally bad. There are some parts in there that I wish would have repaired. But that's alright. Get rid of that flywheel. Clutch and pressure plate is from an old job. Alright, so we need a rear drive axle. A-shocks. Oh! goodness. Alright. The shocks. Rear drive axle. Definitely gonna need a couple of those. A couple of these. I think I was one suspension arm at least. This type of rear suspension, there's 8 of the rubber bushings and then 8 of the small rubber bushings. Rear links are always replaced. Bearings always replaced. Alright, let's see what else we need here. So yeah, I may have jumped the gun on the wheels and tires, but I just have a suspicion that all of them are going to need to be replaced anyway. I didn't need that arm. Needed that arm. Alright, 1, 2. Yeah, we're going to make sure. Okay, so everything's going to be new back here. I need a rear wheel hub and a rear suspension arm B. Rear wheel hub, rear suspension arm B. Alright, I think that'll about do it, at least for the back half back here. Let's get this puppy going, shall we? So I hope everyone's holidays were great. Mine was really good. Oh, you know what? Maybe place that rear sway bar B. Just in case. There we go. Definitely didn't get repaired, that's for sure. There are some parts that just do not repair. Like, some things make sense. Okay, rubber bushing, okay. Rear sway bar doesn't get repaired. Guess it wouldn't, I guess. I don't know. These links don't get repaired. Guess the rubber bushings don't get repaired. The shocks themselves don't get repaired. Some of the shock components can get repaired. But more times than not, you're just better off just buying the shock components and just putting it all together. Like the spring caps get repaired, but the springs and this cap, they do not get repaired. Let's see if I got everything. Nope. The arms themselves get repaired. Bushings do not. Another thing that doesn't get repaired, bearings. Of course they don't get repaired. You have to replace bearings. I remember that. Disc brakes don't get repaired. Neither do the pads. But your brake calipers and your cylinders do and can get repaired. Alright, brand new monster tire back there. Alright, I did put bushings in both those up there, didn't I? Looks like the front, yeah, they're both there. Oof. You don't know how many times I've put something together and forgot to put bushings in, or I don't know, something real small. You have to tear something all the way back down. I had, well, you've seen in my videos. I mean, I tear something apart, think I've got everything good to go, and then guess what? I got to tear back into it to replace something else. Now this engine is going to be interesting because the crankshaft is bad. I am not planning on pulling the pistons out, so this will be interesting. I think the best way to go about that is just to go from underneath the car, and hopefully I don't have to replace anything else. jeez. It's kind of hard to tell if I need to replace anything else. This rear end is about done, and then we can move on to see what else we got in our list here. It's going to be a little bit longer than I thought it was. This takes a lot of work. You're looking at trying to rebuild the whole front end and rear end on this thing. And I'm thinking front end too, because that's looking like it's in pretty bad shape. Alright, so some bushings not discovered. Ah, yikes. Didn't get nearly the amount. Didn't nearly get the amount of parts I thought I was going to. Wow. Okay. This is kind of disheartening. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, this is... Alright, so... that spring's bad. Do some inspection here. Cross member's in decent shape. Those bushings are in bad shape. Rear drive axle's in bad shape. Drive shaft is horrible. Transfer case, I got. Okay. So what can I do here? I almost feel like I need to tear the whole thing apart. I wish it would stay red so I could see all the pieces. Okay. That's horrible. That's horrible. Shock absorber's horrible. What else I got here? I take the B-link off. Get the bushings out. Okay, let's back up here a little bit. I'm trying to back out. This thing is not wanting to let. There we go. So the brakes weren't bad on this thing, but man, look at the rotors. These rotors are in bad shape. Very sad shape. Alright, let's see what we have over here. That's what I suspected. So, take the shock absorber out. Let's take the B-link out. Outer tie rod, inner tie rod. Yeah, that axle's coming out. Drive shaft's coming out. That drive's coming out. And sway bar's coming out. Okay. Got a couple of red bushings here. So I'm trying not to get too into this, but a map. Gotta get rid of that. Get rid of those two tires. Placing them anyway. Ooh, both the front drive axles were bad. Holy cow. Hey, look. Rear suspension R&B. Did I forget to put that on back there? I bet I did. Like that. I certainly did. Okay. Alright. Alright, I need at least 4 bushings. Front sway bar B. Couple of tie rods. Couple of inner tie rods. Come on. Oh, geez, which one was it? Front drive axle. Front drive axle A. Get a couple of those. Let's just go ahead and hook up a set of shocks for the front of this. Bushings, I know I need at least 4 of those. Go ahead and replace the B-links. Steering rack was in bad shape. And I think that's it for right now. Okay, how much have I found? Steering rack, rubber bushings. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see any other rubber bushings that were in bad shape up there. Did you guys? Alright. So I am looking. Those look fine. Those are fine. I don't know. Just partially put together. I think we're good with that. A new B-links in there. Rack. Inner and outer tie rod ends. Okay, so that's good for there. Shock. And get most of these pieces on so we can figure out the rest of this. Because honestly, I think get that crankshaft, I'm gonna have to leave that rear end out. So cutting them down, cutting them down. Jeez. All right. How are we gonna do this? All right. Transfer case is gonna come off. And 27%, so it's in bad shape. Starter was in bad shape. Our starter is brand new, we just replaced it. Gearbox probably needs to be replaced. We'll take all this stuff out because our next step is to drain the oil, if there is any oil in this. Oh, there's oil in it. Okay. Alright, so instead of turning the whole engine apart, I believe we can take the oil pan off. And I can't take, I'm just sitting here thinking, in caps at 46%, so we're in good shape here. I may have to replace all of this, I don't know. Tear everything down from the inside here. We'll filter off. Pistons were in good shape, so that's a good thing. Does look pretty bad in there. Alright, so I believe I've got everything out underneath there. Let's kind of crawl up inside here. Let's remove some of those front pieces. Roller arm's good. Serpentine belt is in bad shape. That belt's in bad shape. Power steering pump looks horrible. Yes. Okay, pump, that's okay. I should be able to pull that off, and I should be able to pull the crankshaft off. I gotta pull it out from underneath. Okay. Oh, radiator fan and housing was good, so we'll stick that back together. Thought for sure that was going to be an issue. Air filter looks bad. Alright, so we need a power steering. Power steering unit. Oh. Need an air filter, I saw that already, so I might as well pick one of those up. Power steering unit. That. Crank. Crankshaft. It's the V8. Okay. That was about it. Let's give this another go over. Serpentine belt, oil filter, power steering, gearbox, starter, okay. Transfer case we know about. Front drive axle, okay. Brake pads, yeah. Front drive axle, brake pads, part not discovered. Tires, okay. Got one part not discovered. Are you kidding me? Part not discovered. Interesting. Alright. Let's hoist this bad boy back up. And get the crankshaft out. Oh, I gotta take it out first, don't I? Oh no, don't tell me I gotta take the pistons out. You're kidding me. I thought I could take the crank out. Oh, the horror. The horror. Well. Shoot. It's killing me. I gotta tear this whole thing down because of the crankshaft. You know, I was probably better off just building a new engine and making a swap. Wonder how that would work out. Alright, so this is just ugly. It's bad when you have to tear the whole thing down. Takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, just to get the crankshaft. But I could be smart about it and just dump the crankshaft right out of the bottom of the... You know, because, I mean, seriously, you could probably do that. Nope, not on this one. That part that's not discovered is probably the air filter. Now that I'm thinking about it. Air filter looks like it's in bad shape. Everything in the engine's at 46%. Boy, oh boy. This was not my intention to do this. Complete teardown. I'm ripping the pistons out. Yikes. This is ridiculous. Well, at least you'll know how to do it. If you don't have the compression tester, by this chance, at least you'll know by watching this video, you have to tear the engine down. And as you can tell by, for the most part, once you start tearing into it and you're looking at things start populating on your list. Alright, since I've got that completely out, I might as well pull it off and stick it on the rack. Stick it on the engine stand so I can use it, so I can work on it better. See how this goes. Yes, fully aware that the crankshaft is like 12%. So, off with you. So this will probably be a little easier than the way I was doing it. I should just pull the engine out. And being a nice guy, I should just go ahead and give him new pistons and all. But you know what? I'm tired of being a nice guy. Gotta make some money on these jobs. Spending a lot of time on this. I mean, he owns a vineyard, so I'm sure he appreciates that I'm just going to get his car running again. I'm not changing the interior. The interior looks absolutely normal. What craziness is that? That doesn't ride so good, so, you know, change the seats. Dude. What about your shocks? What about your springs? What about, your bushings, your sway bars? Nope. Doesn't ride well. Let's fix the seats. Jeez. Alright. Man, this is taking a little bit longer than I thought it was, so apologize for the long video. I don't think I have an oil filter. Nope. Do have a power steering pump though. Aha! Sorry about that. Oil filter. 8. I might as well, let's see. Might as well pick up a couple other things. What am I doing? Gearbox. Let's go ahead and pick up a clutch plate, pressure plate, drop bearing, fly wheel. We needed the transfer case. And I don't know if it's B or E, so we'll just wait on that. Alright, putting this back together with all the original engine parts. Hopefully everything goes together okay. And it doesn't give us any types of errors. You know, that's all we need is to throw this all back together. And it says like, number 2 piston need to be repaired. You know, I'm thinking about this. I'm taking this thing apart. Pair with minimum parts. You know, I'm just gonna go with it. If it doesn't work out, then I'll rebuild the engine off camera. We'll see what happens. I don't believe there'll be an issue, but you know, anything could happen. For the most part, it shouldn't give me any types of errors. I mean, come on. Throttle. All I can say is this: if I put this all back together and it tells me something else is wrong with it, I may just rage quit. I mean, I have no one but myself to blame on this, right? Because I'm always thinking maybe I should do this, maybe I shouldn't do this. So, it will be my own fault, that's for sure. I think we'll be fine now. Did need a couple of serpentine belts, didn't I? That's fine. We're in the home stretch now, getting all these little pieces done. As of today is Friday for me. Got a good long weekend. How about you? We do have a lot of activity over on the Facebook page. It seems like it's probably one of the most active Facebook pages for Car Mechanic Simulator. There are a few of them out there, but I would have to say, you know, not being biased or anything, but ours is the most active. So, get a chance, stop on by, check that out. I'll put the link down below. Come in and see some of the creations that these guys are making. Some of the odd and weird paint jobs that we come up with. And just overall try to help each other out with some of the glitching of the game. You know, sometimes it's nice to have people out there that are having the same type of issues that you are, that you can bounce ideas off of and try to get something fixed. Alright, we need a serpentine belt V8A. There's that one, and I need the B one too. There we go. So we do B. Yeah, engine looks rough, doesn't it? Yikes. Alright. Let's take this puppy off. Oops. Back up a little bit. There we go. Take you off. Put you in. Alright. While I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and yank this out. Yeah, air filter, 19%. Bingo, booyah. Knew that was going to be an issue. Alright. These clips are a beast. Trying to get in there. So yeah, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with my car that I had there, the GNX, the GSX. What did I have over there? That Buick? Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. No, I don't want that. I don't really have plans for it yet, so I am looking into doing some things. Alright. Ah. What is that? Not a 4x4 gearbox? It looks like it's a 4x4 gearbox to me. Jeez. Wasted money on that. So you never know what you're going to buy. You have to be very careful. I have wasted some cash. Brand new transfer case. We're good there. Okay, so that's a drive shaft. What's the other drive shaft? Oh, I've got to get the front drive axle D set up. Front drive axle D. There we go. That in place. Should be able to. Yeah, my axle's on. Oh, I didn't get my brakes, did I? Yikes. Drive shaft B. So, let's pick up a drive shaft B. It's in the gearbox area. Front drive shaft B. Let's go to brakes. Let's get spindle-landed brakes. Foot pads. I think that's all I needed, right? Pads are in good shape. Yeah. Looking horrible there. But he'll have a new, fresh set of shoes on here. I think we're good with that side. In the home stretch now. Hopefully. We'll see in a second when we try to sell it. Or try to finish up the job. It tells me it's in worse condition than it was when it came in. It means I've messed up some parts somewhere. Or well, the drive shaft's 100%, so that's good. Alright, I believe I need to put some oil in it. So close. Okay, check our list out. Looks like our list is... Yes, we have... The list is complete. We just need to put some oil in it. Yeah, why did it do that? I have no idea. Wow. This took some wrenching to get it going, didn't it? Alright, so... With it all said and done, I made 31 grand off it for the total payout. Oof. Man. Thank goodness that is over. Alright. Well, now that we've gotten that taken care of, we should have another mission order coming through. Yep, we certainly do. So, until next time, hope you enjoyed the episode. This is Quasar, and I am out.